Okay, Layla's Trust is an Isle of Wight based charity set up by two friends of mine, Emma and Coleman Cotter. Sadly, they had a baby girl, Layla, who died in February 2011 from a very rare genetic disease. The care they received at St Mary's and at Southampton hospitals was fantastic, but they kind of realised along the way that there were gaps perhaps where more support was needed, emotional support, financial support for families that might be going through similar things. So they set up the charity as a way of finding something positive out of such a sad experience. What we're aiming for with Layla's Day is basically we want islanders, people across the island, whether they're 8 years old, whether they're 80 years old, to get together with friends or at work, at schools, and basically to raise some money for us, in essence. But raise it however they choose to. So we're not saying it's a sponsored swim or it's a cake sale. It can be absolutely anything you want it to be. It could be a raffle. It could be a coffee morning. The kind of crazier the better, really, so that you get more awareness and notice from other people. And we're just saying, please do it on the same day so that we get as much awareness as we can and much publicity as we can, and hopefully we can raise a really good amount of money. So it's happening on April the 28th, which is the anniversary of the launch of the charity 2 years ago. We thought that was a nice day to kind of commemorate an annual event. There are so many charities out there at the moment, and they're all so valuable. As you say, islanders are incredibly generous, and I think when it is children or young people, it's a bit more emotive, and people really want to help, which is fantastic. We try to support families who have lost children, so with bereavement services, and we can put people in touch with counselling services and things like that, as well as families who've got terminally ill children or disabled children. We offer financial support as well. At the moment, we average about 5 families at a time that we're helping financially. A lot of the times, being on the Isle of Wight in particular, these families have to travel to Southampton hospitals or even further afield, and that can obviously cost a lot of money. And whilst finances aren't obviously at the forefront of people's minds when they're going through something like that, we don't want it to be a burden and an extra stress. So we can help with things like food, travel and accommodation as well. So every penny really, really is vital to help these families. We've got a website, which is www.laylas-trust.org. It is being updated at the moment. So actually our Facebook or our Twitter pages are probably the best way to contact us and to get involved. The Facebook page in particular has got all the details of how you get involved. What we are asking people to do is to let us know if they're planning an event so that we can help them to publicise it, and we can put it on our Facebook page and things like that and get as many people involved as possible.